Hello, Erica here, and I'm here today to do my Deweys 24-hour readathon TBR. If you're not familiar with Deweys 24-hour readathon, I will link the links in the down bar for you to check out. But basically, it is a 24-hour readathon. It starts at the same time all around the world, so you have to check in with your time zone to see what your start time is. Here on the East Coast of the United States, my start time is 8 a.m., so hopefully on Saturday the 25th, I will be waking up early to make sure I am fed and watered and ready to go. I am not planning on staying up for the whole 24 hours. I don't have to work as of now, but because my work schedule is really hectic and I can be called in at any time, I don't know what's going to happen. So hopefully no work, and I'm hoping to read for at least 12 hours. That's my ideal goal. So I have some things picked out. I do not think I'm going to get to all of these, but I like to have a nice stack for readathons so that if I get bored, I can kind of bounce around. First thing I have is All About Love by Bell Hooks. These are essays by Bell Hooks about her ideas of love at different stages of life, and I'm very excited to get into this. I'm hoping to read at least half of the essays in this collection. So it's not too long, it's about 240 pages. And I always like to have some essays or nonfiction on hand for a readathon, so that's my pick this time around. Next, because April is National Poetry Month in the US and also in Canada, I've picked up the selected poems of William Carlos Williams. Again, I'm hoping to get halfway through this collection. And with poetry, I mean, the collection's 300 pages, so ideally I'd like to read 150. But with poetry, because, you know, you're not reading a full page of text, I think that that is doable, and I'd at least like to start dipping into this collection a little bit. Next, I would like to get back into my much-neglected John Steinbeck bind-up. I started reading this in January and then was supposed to keep up with it, but put it down and kind of forgot about it. So I would like to read the next novella in the collection for me, which is The Moon is Down. I think it's a little under 100 pages in this bind-up, so that should be totally doable. I also have my collection of short stories for April, and that is Self-Help by Lori Moore. This is a very slim volume. It's about 160 pages, I believe. And I've heard that these are supposed to be really funny and touching at the same time, so I'm excited to get into that. And again, short stories, always great for a readathon because you can read a story, put it down, etc., etc. In other bind-ups, I have my Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I actually just purchased this edition. It's one of the Barnes & Noble collectible leather bounds. It's really nice. I was looking for a nice bind-up of all of the novels because I've read the first two and I own them individually, but they're really ugly editions. So when I saw this, I had to have it, and I would like to read the third book in the series, which is Life, the Universe, and Everything. Again, I believe it's like 150 pages, so that's not too bad, and hopefully I will get to that. And I also have two graphic novels, because what's a readathon without graphic novels? I have Volume 1 of The Wicked and the Divine. I'm not too sure what this is about, which is fine, but I've seen it around, and I like the cover, and I like the art, and so, yeah, look, very cool. So I'm interested to get into this. And I also have Volume 2 of Sex Criminals. I read Volume 1 in March and really enjoyed it. And this is a series about two people who realize that when they have sex and they orgasm, they can stop time. So they decide to rob a bank. So I think that this series is going to be really great. And I've heard that Volume 2 is even better than Volume 1. So can't wait for this. And lastly, if all else fails and I get bored with all of that, or read it all, that's not going to happen. Anyway, I also have A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I just purchased this, and also Heidi in these Harper and Bloom, is that what they are? Editions, designed by Anna Bond from the Rifle Paper Company. I really love these. I have Anna Green Gables already, so now I have 3 of them. And I'm very excited to get into this, and I figure it's a classic, but it's a children's classic, and I don't know that I've ever read it or even seen the movie, so I would be interested to get into this. So that's all I have for the readathon. Please let me know if you're participating. I'd love to hear about it. Let me know if you have a TBR video or list, and hopefully we can all get through it together, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Bye.